It's time now for great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, the second of four between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball next. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Into the box now, Delino DeShields. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to left. Lloyd coasts under it, 2 gone. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So digging in now, Mark Lloyd. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. First pitch of the at-bat. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. So striding in, Colby Rasmus. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Rasmus.
Ready with the 0-2. Hard hit at third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And now this is bobbled in left.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
The third baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 2-2. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that digging in, Mark Lloyd. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gallo is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play right here. For the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it in. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Xander Bogaerts.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Garcia ranging back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure. Leading off the inning, Mark Lloyd, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. They get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, he's 0 for 5. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Ready for another shot now, Ronald Guzman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all.
Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Lloyd is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Digging in once again, Mark Lloyd. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
Come on,
Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
You know, Dero, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, Dan. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there, you get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knock, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
Sliced hard on the ground. Odor on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2
for the
finish.
victorious Rangers, 7 runs on 9 hits.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Keith Torres gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
In now, Mark Lloyd. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Mark Lloyd.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Leading off the inning, Mark Lloyd, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot down the line in right, number 10 for him on the year, as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Delino to Shields. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lloyd will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, Mark Lloyd. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board. So
meanwhile, drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Standing in, Jared Lorenz, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lloyd will range to his left as he tracks this one down. Settling in now, Mark Lloyd. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Digging in, Colby Rasmus. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Colby Rasmus.
The 1-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did his double play. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Stepping into the box, Mark Lloyd. He singled his last time up. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, that ball was hit
hard.
Good
Talk about
job.
having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Now to the plate, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So nothing doing in the White Sox. Striding in to start the 9th, Jared Lorenz. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home, to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Lloyd is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. And that'll bring in Darnell Sweeney. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 0-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
5-2 the final today. The White Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Corbin Burns takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Craig Kimbrell records the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hi Ninja, emoji person raising hand.
Daytime baseball here on MLB
now,
Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Randy Franco, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring in Darnell Sweeney. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lloyd is after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Now batting, Mark Lloyd. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mark Lloyd.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know it.
Sliding stop by Adore. He gathers the throw. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the lead. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Patrick Wisdom, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Lloyd moving to his left. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Mark Lloyd. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Okay.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Lloyd. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Lloyd.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Stepping up now, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Colby Rasmus.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. Guzman has it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. But he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting.
Up next for Chicago, Steve Pearce. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded to first. Guzman takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Lloyd. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
Pitching and defense game 2-1. Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Atlanta Braves. It's interleague baseball on the show. Sean Newcomb gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Lloyd, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Line drive to left.
Round it hard.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
The first baseman.
So striding forward now, Steve Pearce, and the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away. Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Rasmus.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Batting 7.
Ready now, James McCann for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 5. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases low. Sox pick up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Lloyd. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box, Mark Lloyd. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
All right, hold it there.
Back up the middle. Swanson brings it in, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Into the box now, Mark Lloyd. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Steve Pearce now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Steve Pearce.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. So stepping in, Colby Rasmus. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
The 1-2. Smoke toward third. Camargo brings it in. The tag gets one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No. At the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Swanson.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Lloyd sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Cut it, cut hold.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lloyd arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. Ready for another chance. Mark Lloyd. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Ready now for the White Sox. Steve Pearce. It was a walk in his last trip.
Steve Pearce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Palehose jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andrew Suarez earns the win, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter. Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Atlanta Braves. Interleague baseball next. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
The left fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Lloyd. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back at the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Back to first. And that was a sparkler. A double play. So the base is empty here with one away. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Moving under it, Lloyd. 2 gone. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Enciarte plays with. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Lloyd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lloyd.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Enciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lloyd on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there. Now at the plate, Mark Lloyd. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Acuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Mark Lloyd due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Lloyd ranging back, still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Ready to take his hacks again, Mark Lloyd, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The White Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Heath Hembree It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Fernando Romero is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. And please, Zach, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit.
Here's Chris Davis now, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
Chris Davis.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lloyd will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. A's nothing. White Sox coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Lloyd. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat.
This guy's off to a blazing start. The kind of start we all expected. I think he'll be right up there on the leaderboards at the end of the season.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 13 for him on the year, as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going.
Striding into the box, Stephen Piscotty.
The right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Lloyd makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Phegley. The 2-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Lloyd is there, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail in this one 3-0.
They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team.
Stepping in, Mark Lloyd. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
On the bag,
now,
on the bag, right here, on the bag.
Profar at second, and that's the second out. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Mark Lloyd. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Wow, that That's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Davis on at first, nobody out. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Lloyd ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Hold.
Ready to take his hacks again, Mark Lloyd, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Davis is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Lloyd comes on now and puts it away for the second.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Chicago White Sox get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Fernando Romero wins his 3rd of the season. Paul Blackburn struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game.
Well, that is the end of this part.